Is there a way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
We have some massive news, and I'm sure you've seen this guy before. His name is Tom Homan. Now, later in the video, I will show you guys some of his most viral or famous clips so you can get a sense of what kind of guy he is, what kind of leader he is, and how tough he is as far as being a leader. Now, again, his name is Tom Homan, and Donald Trump has always really liked this guy, and as far as the conservative space, he's always been really liked, because I'm just going to say it, he is a no BS type of guy. He gets the job done, and he's very serious about following policies and putting America first. Now, according to Donald Trump, he will be the new Border Czar, but it will not be limited to just the Mexican or southern border. It will also contain all borders, all waterways, everything protecting the United States as far as illegal immigrants or anyone trying to come into the country illegally. He will be in charge of our security. Okay, so this next clip you're about to watch definitely shows what kind of guy Tom Homan is, and I think this is why Donald Trump chose him. I will let the clip speak for itself, and I would say it's probably his most famous clip. You're either going to love him or you're going to dislike him.
Memo.
You're not the author, but you signed the memo.
Yes, a zero tolerance memo.
So you provided the official recommendation to Secretary Nielsen on for the United States to pursue family separation.
I gave Secretary Nielsen numerous recommendations on how to secure the border and save lives.
But it says here that you gave her numerous options, but the recommendation was option 3, family separation.
What I'm saying, this is not the only paper where we've given the Secretary numerous options to secure the border and save lives.
And so the recommendation, of the many that you recommended family separation.
I recommended zero tolerance.
Which includes family separation.
The same as is with every U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father from his
Mr. Homan,
family.
with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum, you go through the port of entry, do it the legal way. The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Okay, in this next interview, you can see how serious Tom Homan is and the intensity he brings to the table. And I think we are now really getting inside of Donald Trump's head as far as where he is and what direction he wants to bring this country in. To me, this pick is a very good pick. It's a very serious pick, and it's one that we need in today's political climate and our security climate.
We have seen one estimate that says it would cost $88 billion to deport 1 million people a year.
I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Is that what American taxpayers should expect?
What price do you put on national security? Is it worth it?
Is there a way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
So again, this is Tom Homan. Me personally, just to be very transparent, I did vote for Donald Trump, and actually I am very excited about this pick. There are times where you get these gentlemen who are a little too serious, a little too egotistic, and we saw this in President Trump's last election, where he appointed generals or security officials who wanted to make it about themselves and not about the team or the country. But in this sense, you saw Tom Homan, he could care less about how much it cost to secure the country or the border or to protect the lives of citizens. His job is to do so, and he will do it at the best of his ability. That is why I'm really excited about Tom Homan. His whole life has been dedicated to selfless service, so yeah, I think this is a great pick, but I'm sure there's a lot of you who think the exact opposite. You're probably assuming he's just going to kick everyone out, this is not fair to illegal immigrants, and so on, but to a lot of people who voted for Donald Trump, I think this is exactly what we all expected.